Big goals don't change your life. Tiny habits do. In today's video, we explore one of the most practical and powerful books of the last decade, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This isn't just a book about productivity. It's a guide to lifelong transformation, not through big leaps, but through small, consistent actions that shape who we become. Whether you want to build discipline, break bad habits, or reinvent yourself from the inside out, this book shows you how. Let's begin. Atomic Habits by James Clear is more than a self-help guide, it's a blueprint for building a better life from the ground up. Published in 2018, it has sold over 10 million copies, been translated into more than 50 languages, and is recommended by everyone from top athletes to CEOs, teachers, and everyday readers. The premise is simple but powerful. Small habits, when repeated consistently, lead to remarkable results. The word atomic refers to both something incredibly small, like an atom, and something with explosive power. So, atomic habits are tiny behaviors that, when compounded over time, lead to massive breakthroughs. But James Clear goes deeper. He doesn't just tell you to build better habits, he shows you how, using psychology, neuroscience, and real-world examples. At the heart of the book is this truth. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. If your habits aren't aligned with your desired identity, change won't last. But when your habits match who you want to become, success becomes inevitable. James Clear introduces 4 laws that make or break any habit. 1. Make it obvious. 2. Make it attractive. 3. Make it easy. 4. Make it satisfying. These laws are the foundation for everything else in the book, helping us not just change behavior, but reprogram our lives from the inside out. Now let's break down the key lessons and how they apply to your everyday life. Life Lesson 1: Small habits matter more than big goals. We're taught to dream big, but Atomic Habits says, start small. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. You don't need to run 5 miles today. You just need to tie your shoes and walk around the block. You don't need to write a novel. Start with 1 paragraph. These small actions seem meaningless until you repeat them for weeks, months, and years. That's when compounding kicks in. James reminds us, you don't need to make huge changes, you just need to show up daily and trust the process. Life Lesson 2: Your habits reflect your identity. Clear teaches a powerful shift. The goal is not to read a book. It's to become a reader. The goal is not to quit smoking. It's to become a non-smoker. It's not about what you want to achieve, it's about who you want to become. This identity-based approach creates lasting change because your actions now support your belief. Each small habit becomes a vote for the kind of person you believe yourself to be. When your habits match your identity, you no longer force change. You embody it. Life Lesson 3: Environment shapes behavior more than willpower. You don't need more discipline. You need a better setup. Environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. If your phone is next to your bed, you'll scroll. If there's candy on the table, you'll eat it. But if your running shoes are by the door, you're more likely to work out. Want to change your life? Change your surroundings. Life Lesson 4: Make habits easy and automatic. We often fail because we start too big. James Clear says, start with 2 minutes. Make it easy. Want to journal daily? Just write 1 sentence. Want to start meditating? Breathe deeply for 30 seconds. Once it's easy, you'll naturally do more. This is called the 2-minute rule. It helps bypass resistance and builds momentum. Small beginnings create strong foundations. Life Lesson 5. Make bad habits hard to do. Just like we reduce friction for good habits, we increase friction for bad ones. Want to watch less TV? Unplug it after every use. Want to stop snacking at night? Don't keep junk food in the house. The harder it is to act on a bad habit, the less likely it will happen. This is design thinking for your life. Life Lesson 6. Track and reward your progress. Seeing progress is motivating. Use a calendar, checklist, or app to track your habits. When you see a streak forming, you want to keep it alive. What gets measured gets managed. But the real power? Feeling progress. Every time you complete a habit, celebrate it. That positive emotion reinforces the behavior. Habits stick when they feel good. Life Lesson 7. Don't break the chain. Consistency, perfection. Clear's golden rule of consistency. Missing once is fine. Never miss twice. You don't need to be perfect. Life happens. But getting back on track quickly is what separates success from relapse. Perfection is not required, resilience is. Life Lesson 8. Build systems that run without motivation. Motivation fades. But systems last. Instead of relying on motivation to act, design systems that make action automatic. Schedule habits into your calendar. Tie them to existing routines, habit stacking. Automate decisions in advance. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Atomic Habits is a reminder that real change doesn't happen in a day, but it does happen daily. You don't need a huge breakthrough. You don't need to wait for the perfect time. You just need to take small, meaningful steps, every single day. So ask yourself, what identity are your habits building? What tiny action can you start today that your future self will thank you for? Because your future isn't shaped by chance, it's shaped by the small decisions you make today. What's one habit you're going to start, or stop, after watching this video? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your goals. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for more book-driven wisdom every week. This is BookLia. One book. Big insights.